Day 2 with Gail and crew. Guys, I had a nice scenario yesterday. I want to run it down with you. It's about Nashville parking. If you've ever been to Nashville, you know there is way too much traffic and there's not enough parking. And some of the parking actually sucks in the fact that it's very expensive, and the ratio to what you pay to how many hours you stay there sometimes is kind of, well, not so practical. So guys, what happened yesterday? I went to Milk and Honey, which is a breakfast spot. It's really nice, and I was at the Gulch, and I parked in the parking lot there, and it has a parking machine basically where you get a ticket and you pay a certain amount of money. Well, I called my order in, right? So I was not paying for parking. I wasn't there, by the way, guys. I was not there less than 10 minutes, okay? But I need your opinion about this. I need you to comment below. What do you think about it? If you call in an order, you pull into the parking, leave your truck running, I go inside, I get my bag, I walk back out less than 10 minutes, there's somebody behind my truck writing me a ticket up. This guy is very upset, I mind you, he's very upset, which I don't know why. I don't know why, because I told him I had an order to go, man. He said, I don't care. He said, 30 seconds. You park for 30 seconds, you get a ticket. And I'm like, okay. And I left, right? But he told me before I left, he said, you're lucky. He said, 30 more seconds and I'd have wrote you out a $60 ticket, buddy. And I'm like, oh, wow. And then some guy beside him, he was laughing about it. He was like, oh, he can afford it. Ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I got $60 in my pocket. I can afford it right now, but do I need to pay $60? And where does that money go? That's my question. One is, where does the money go? Because that would depend on whether I wanted to really pay that money or not. You know, if it goes to a good organization that supports people that don't have money, then great. But if it's going to Nashville, I mean, or if it's not going to a little local business, then Nashville doesn't need the money, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Nashville does not need that money. I don't think it does, to be honest with you. You might think different, but I mean, look at the tourism. Look at the amount of people. Look at the price of the housing. Look at all that. And if you look at that as a whole, you know that Nashville is making a killing. And that's why there's so much opportunity. But I really feel sorry for this man. I mean, if it was me, I would get another job, because it angered him. It stressed him that I didn't pay for the parking. You know, I'd like to know why. That way I make sure that next time, if I need to pay, I'll definitely pay. But I just felt like it was justifiable, guys. You let me know what you think. If I should have paid parking, comment below. Tad, you should have paid parking. What's wrong with you, man? But this guy, I feel sorry for him. I mean, I bet he really does run into some people that really are not nice people. And they probably give him some hard times. I didn't really give him a hard time. Didn't really say anything. Didn't say much because, well, I got away with it. 60 bucks. I mean, that $60 for breakfast, that's a lot for one person for breakfast. I would have been pretty upset if I would have got a $60 ticket. I probably would have said something then, but I didn't. So Nashville, let me ask you a question. Why do you need my money? I mean, is it not enough that I come and I support your local businesses? Is it not enough that I buy my groceries weekly? Is it not enough that I feed my family from your local supermarkets? Is it not enough that I buy gas from your gas stations? Is it not enough? You know, I use a lot of your services, so why do I have to get a $60 fine when I'm pulling up to get my breakfast to go? Can I not spend 5 minutes in the parking lot even though you don't have anywhere else to park? I mean, come on, Nashville. I think you can do a little bit better than that. Anyways, guys, just my thoughts about Nashville parking. Let me know what you think about my scenario. What would you do? Would you have paid for that parking ticket? I'm sorry, not parking ticket. Would you have paid, well, I guess, yeah, parking ticket. Anyways, or would you have said, if you were getting an order to go? Let me know, guys. And hey, if anybody knows about where that money goes, then I would like to know that question too. Thanks, guys. Nashville parking. Bye-bye.